Y'all want to know a story? I'm going to go ahead and take the credit and say I'm the reason Daigo switched from Ryu, because I washed Daigo in loser's bracket. Sent him home. Washed him. We are back with another video, and you know, sometimes even the greatest of players go through character crisis, and today's video we're going to be pretty much looking at a video made by Red Bull about Daigo's switch from Ryu to Guile. How did it impact his career in Street Fighter V and just the Street Fighter V scene as a whole? But you know what you can change? A big change you can make? Hitting that subscribe button. And yeah, you changed a lot for us, bro. We love y'all. But yeah, let's get into the video.
Using Ryu and eventually the higher damaging evil Ryu,
Stupid.
Daigo was the most consistent force in Street
Mr.
Fighter
Car
IV,
DP, and this is what happens when you do that.
And made top 8 at
I know at some point they probably showing this. No, this is about Street Fighter V, right? I think they still somehow throw this match in there. Like the actual combo, not that part, the real combo that we know and love.
With the release of Street Fighter
Hold on,
V.
What game is, hold on, was that really Street Fighter V? Hold on, is this really with Street Fighter V?
Of Street
I've never
Fighter
seen that
5.
trailer. I don't think I've ever looked at any trailers for Street Fighter V coming out to the game, because I honestly had no interest in playing this game when I was watching the trailers.
So unpredictable as to earn the label psychic.
Unpredictable, bro. Just say he's random, James Chen. Bro, James Chen, you commentate all these things about the bro. Just say that. Just call this motherfucker random, bro. He's random.
The damage to the life bar.
Look at that. Oh no, that's not Daigo. Never mind. I'm about to, I mean, I can't tell because Daigo would do that. So
somebody with the experience and trained reactions of Daigo,
sad as hell. Why Daigo just like straight as back of all time. You see how straight that? I could never sit like that. My man's back straight. My man Phenom slouched over, sad as hell. Daigo just like, yeah, I'm about to body this kid. Straight back.
Actions of Daigo Umehara. Daigo piloted this version of Ryu to great success in Season 1. He won 4 Capcom Pro Tour events and placed top 8 11 times.
Daigo won 4 events in Season 1?
Another one of Japan's
did not know that.
Of fighting games.
At least when I was watching Season 1, Daigo was not that good. Maybe it changed later in the year, but I think I watched like the first few tournaments and he just wasn't. He wasn't the Daigo that I remembered. He had Tokido as the Ryu.
In an interview with Kotaku in early 2017, Daigo said he wanted to make Ryu work.
I remember that.
Ryu will get better. Even if he doesn't get to a satisfactory level, if he shows even a hint of potential, which I believe he will, I will stay with Ryu.
Y'all want to know a story? I'm going to go ahead and take the credit and say I'm the reason Daigo switched from Ryu, because it might be this tournament actually. Is this final round in 2017?
At his first Capcom Pro Tour event of 2017,
This was it. The final round 2017. I washed Daigo in loser's bracket. Sent him home. Washed him. That was the first time I think I ever played Daigo too. I washed my man. And as soon as I washed him, my man was on the setup playing Guile. Like, not even joking. Like, probably like 10 minutes after I eliminated Daigo from the tournament, my man was on a setup practicing Guile. I don't even know if he knew how to play Guile back then, which is the funny thing. He might have not knew any combos, but my man was literally practicing Guile right after.
Guile has it all. He possesses no weaknesses, whether it's his V-trigger, V-skill, ground game, EX gauge, or wake-up game. He is truly almighty, right?
I mean, he's truly almighty. I've never seen that one.
But the game plan, critically, because Guile is
bro, they always showing Daigo beat up Kazunoko, bro. What's up with this? Why he keep getting beat up by Daigo every time?
In an instant, so long to the Ume Shoryu. Welcome to the Ume Flash Kick.
Nice. Ume Flash Kick. That's what we saw.
Bro, every time I hear the word Ume, it just pisses me off, bro. Why I don't have a Punk DP or something like what is the Ume Flash Kick, bro? It's just a wake up flash kick, bro. And Daigo probably just be laughing when people say, he probably just laugh like, you motherfuckers think this is some mind game or something. I'm just doing a wake up DP like everybody else.
and defensive flow of a match, allowing Daigo
Yeah, that's the
to
reason
pick
that
his
the
opponent's
EX flash kick is so good now,
exactly
because it literally just
wanted
pushes
it
you
to
full
do.
screen and you gotta fight
Would
Guile
it be easy
full
to
screen
label the switch of the
again.
stake in the
Getting hit with a wake up
Statistically, Daigo's
flash
first
kick from
performances with
Guile
were the
is
worst of
so
his entire
demoralizing,
Street Fighter V
honestly.
career. Dogura, Fujimura, and Punk, who combined to account for 4 of his 8 losses at his first 4 events. His first Guile set against Punk, a player who
I've
would
been
go
had
on
the
to
match
win
before
10
COVID.
tournaments in
I'm a
2017,
trendsetter.
even if Daigo had only himself to blame for the end of the match.
I mean, he definitely only had himself to blame.
And Daigo. A rare sign of a no guy for Daigo.
Let's take a look at some numbers behind these
Oh
two
my
sets.
God, bro.
Punk and Here's how much life was left on Punk and Dogura's life bars in their winning round.
Oh, bro, this
against
kind of
Daigo
sick. I'm not
in
gonna
these
lie. What the
sets.
heck?
That's a lot of close rounds. Only one, the last one against Punk, was a runaway. That was the
Nah,
only
that third
one of
round
those
ain't
9
that close
rounds in which
either. Come on,
Daigo's
James
opponent
Chen.
had more than half their life bar left. Only
Come
2
on,
of the
James
others
Chen.
saw
That third
Daigo's
round versus
opponent
me ain't that
more
close,
than
bro.
a third of
It
their
ain't
life
that
bar
close.
left on the
Round
table.
1 is close as hell,
Easily
though. I ain't
one
gonna lie.
hit away from
Kinda nice to
victory.
win that. Against Guile with Karen,
On
I'm kinda
average,
nice.
in his
Give
losses
myself
to
some
2 of
credit in this
Street Fighter
video.
V's top 10 players
Daigo
over the
getting too
Capcom
much
Pro Tour
praise.
season,
I
Daigo
need
left them with
something.
just their
Oh, the
life
mix
bar
up
in his
2019.
losses.
I
The
also
building
beat Daigo
blocks
in
were
grand finals
there,
of this
but
tournament.
Daigo needed to find a way to close out these. But overall, Street Fighter V significantly
man, Daigo
reduced the
moving
amount
on Bon
of
Chan. You
universal
seen that?
defensive
My man
options
was
all
moving.
characters had access to compared to Street Fighter 4, putting the onus on the defensive
Damn, I know
player
I
to
sucked
find
that. Why am I
ways
doing that
out of
combo?
pressure before
I'm not
they
doing
find themselves
shoulder.
dizzy in
That's
the
bad.
corner. Guile
I was
has a
just doing
unique
raw V
advantage
skill
when it
high. My
comes to
execution
stun
was
mode. The
bad back
simplest
then.
counterplay to it creates a position where one read can
Daigo
win
be
the
moving,
game,
bro.
and that's a position.
You
in
see the
which
movement?
Daigo has
The
excelled
movement?
for
Do I call
decades.
it ume
Red Bull
movement?
Kumite
Is
isn't
that the
part
ume
of the
movement?
Capcom Pro Tour season.
I actually have no clue. Oh my god. He dropped a damn. Why'd he do that like that? Oh, that's optimal. He shot the boom too? Oh, man, it doesn't matter. Resets all day, baby.
In the process, he racked up a ridiculous 7 stuns in a 10-minute span.
That's how you know Guile
Only
cheap.
one
He's supposed to be a
other player
zoner.
at
Why
Red Bull
he's stunning
Kumite
people like that?
2017 even amassed 7 stuns.
That
across
Nemo?
the
Nemo won
entirety
this
of the
tournament, I believe.
That was
Or Gachi-kun, I mean,
the
yeah.
event's eventual
Gachi-kun, I
runner-up,
think, won.
and he needed
No,
over
Nemo, I think, won.
45
Gachi-kun got
minutes of
second.
gameplay
This was his
to
breakout
win.
tournament, though. I know
In
that.
sum,
That was Gachi-kun's
Kumite
breakout
just
tournament.
under produced 34 stuns for an average of 1 stun just about every 5.4 minutes. That
Bruh, these
means
stats
Daigo
are
did
nuts.
in 10 minutes what would have taken
These
the
stats are
field
nuts, bro.
well over. Daigo successfully blocked 3 hits, tagged the throw, V-reversaled through a multi-hit special, and finally flash kicked to escape the
That
pressure.
flash kick, though?
After catching Problem X
Ah,
holding
okay.
back twice, he read a jump after a sonic boom.
Bro, why
with
does
a
Daigo
fierce
have
punch to
mad
take
moments
the
against
set.
Problem X where
Critical one
his
given his
defense is
position in the
good?
bracket.
That's
If he
I've never
lost,
even seen
Daigo would have
that
had to
before.
win 9 as he 3-0'd Daigo with a quickness, including 3
3-0'd him
stuns.
in this matchup
In
back
the
then?
last hit situation in round 3 of game 1 of the reset bracket, Daigo desperately needed to stop the momentum of the set and find a way out of the corner. This comeback,
Bro, why he's
by
not
the
in
numbers,
the corner, though?
31 seconds, 26 projectiles, 4 whiffed knees
What?
for positioning, and 1
I'm just
blocked sweep.
hold on, let me pause this. I'm convinced that people they just talk about Daigo in this way that it's not, bro. He wasn't in the corner.
Set.
Where? He's not in the corner. That's not the corner, bro. Maybe it was a corner
26
before.
projectiles, 4
All right, so in 31 seconds, that's where this started at.
in a last hit
Nah, this started at
situation in
25
round 3
seconds.
of
So maybe
game 1
in
of
round
the
31,
reset
I mean
bracket,
31 seconds in this
Daigo
round left.
desperately needed to stop
Maybe
the
he
momentum
was
of
in the
set
corner.
and find
I
a
don't
way
know.
out of the. Daigo put the pressure on Gachikun to get through the wall.
Damn,
and
3-0'd him
Gachikun
right back.
couldn't do it.
Sheesh.
The momentum was more.
Yeah, I mean, this
than
matchup
broken.
is
It
honestly
was
very hard back then.
completely
Definitely got a
reversed
lot better
as
over the
Daigo
years.
would go
But
on
back then, that
3-0
matchup was like
Gachikun in the set
so
to
close to
win
being
the
unplayable.
tournament. But continued success in fighting games is so far from guaranteed. There were 21 different players
It's
who
definitely
managed to
hard,
finish
I feel
top
like, to
8
keep
in Capcom Cup across Street
as long as
Fighter
Daigo been
4
as good as he was, it's definitely
Of
hard
the
to do that,
28
I would say, in
players
a
to
fighting
make a
game.
Street Fighter. I consider myself a slow learner. Someone who doesn't learn fighting games extremely fast, Daigo told the Daily Dot in 2016.
I feel like
as
that's
he was
true
still
though.
finding his way
Daigo
in
definitely
the
takes a
title.
while to,
Reaching
at least
the
from Street
Daigo
Fighter
level,
5.
the Beast himself says, does not happen.
He definitely took a long time to get better with
especially
Ryu,
when
and
it
then to
comes
get
with
good with Guile, it
adjustment
took
to
him a
new
while.
character. This ability to remake himself without losing what made him great in the first place is what makes Daigo Umehara not just a great fighting game player,
Man was just hitting smug
but
with the
the
buttons.
greatest of all time.
I mean, honestly, it was a really great move from Daigo's behalf, honestly, to switch from Ryu to Guile. But I mean, Ryu was garbage. You weren't winning no tournaments with him. So like, if you a sponsored player, you take this game serious, you're not playing Ryu if you are someone as good as Daigo. You're not doing that. Even if you're as good as Daigo, you're not making Ryu work. Back then, there was 0% chance of making Ryu work. So I think Daigo switching from Ryu to Guile was smart. But the funny thing is that Daigo actually fools everyone. He makes y'all think that he a Ryu player, but my man really doesn't play Ryu in every Street Fighter game. He only played Ryu in Street Fighter 4, I believe. In Street Fighter 2, my man played like Balrog, I believe. In Third Strike, he played Ken. Even in Street Fighter 4, there was a time where he played, I think he played Guile and then he played Yun also. People forget that my man was, he played Yun when he was the best character in the game. Daigo is not a Ryu loyalist. As much as people want to say he just always usually is the best Ryu when he plays a character. Not in Street Fighter 5 though, because Tokido was kind of the best Ryu then, but he's not a Ryu loyalist, bro. I don't even know if he really likes Ryu, but he definitely got y'all food. He don't got me food. He got y'all food. But this is going to be the end of the video, so I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe as always, and we will see you in the next one.